And we're live.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, welcome. Welcome to the Sound Reiki Healing Room, and thank you for joining us. It's Thursday, it's May 7th, and it is Wesak today, too. So this is a very powerful day, a gathering of the Ascended Masters. And we saw some Ascended Masters as we were aligning ourselves for this fabulous meditation that we're going to be doing, this healing meditation. And we've been joined by the Ascended Masters. So thank you for joining us and joining the Ascended Masters that are here. So today we're going to be doing a meditation as we do. We start off with doing a meditation for ourselves and healing for ourselves with a message from Catherine. And then we take that energy, that healing, that energy that we've received, and we send it out into the world. And then we'll be doing a message from the Archangel Gabriel. So looking forward to it today. And hello, beautiful souls that are joining us.
It's so lovely to feel your energy coming in, and it's just so lovely to be connected as one. And we're just waiting for everybody to join us. We're so happy you're here, and just sending all the love and the vibes that you're feeling, and we're going together. So we're so excited about talking about some messages that we received from our guides and teachers. And as Heather mentioned, we had Jesus come in today. We had the Archangel Metatron come in today to talk really about how we can strengthen ourselves and really visualize a really positive and forward-thinking and love-based life. And it's so great to talk to you all. My name is Catherine Varga, and this is my dear colleague, Heather Hannan. We are the founders of the Sound Reiki Institute, and we are also the creators of the sound vibrational healing modality called Sound Reiki, which you're going to be experiencing today, which means that we're going to be moving energy based on a prayer of intention and the sound of my voice, because all voices can heal. And as some of you know who are taking our free Sound Reiki self-healing program, you are making a difference in raising your vibration, one note, one tone at a time. And it's all based on intention. So we're so delighted to share our voice with yours today and to raise our vibrations and that of everybody on the planet and the planet itself, and sending that love and light to our present and to our future. So welcome, everybody. We're so delighted. Now, today I was going into a meditation to say, what is the divine message that Source, would like us to share? Like that all of our divine guides who are here to give you strength, to give you love, and to let you know that your guides are with you, whether you are conscious of them or not. And I know a lot of you are. And even times when we're thinking we're alone, we are never, ever alone. They're never absent from us. We may not acknowledge them. That may be the way it sometimes goes, but they are never, ever absent. And in keeping with that, one of the things that I was guided to talk about today is talking about fear. I sometimes work with animal cards, which I really, really like. They're animal medicine cards from Jamie Sams and David Carlson, and they've been around for an awful long time, and they're just fantastic. And if you're ever interested in getting inspiration and working with animal medicine, they might be a good deck for you to consider. So today, actually what I pulled out was the rabbit medicine. And rabbit in this particular school of thought is actually representing fear. So we're going to be talking, and actually one of the first meditations we're going to be doing is really going to be letting go of fear. And not only a fear that you're choosing in your mind and in your heart that is hard to shake, but we're going to ask you to really keep that and just really embrace that fear today for the purpose of being with it, and also to be letting it go today with the vibrational frequency as it rises you, takes you up to a higher vibrational frequency where fear does not exist. We are going to be letting go of the boat anchor that fear can bring. And, so many people, and understandably, are afraid of tragedy or illness and disaster, or maybe being taken in some way. And the best thing to do when we're feeling those things is kind of understand what is the root cause of that. Why are we actually feeling that way? Is it because of circumstances that are happening to us right now, or are all those only symptoms? Did that fear exist before all of this was happening? Because if it did, now is the time for us to take a look at it and to sit with it and to see the lesson that that fear offers. Because on the other side of fear is love. And love is the lesson that is teaching you about that fear. So when we are talking about, things happening, our words have vibration and the feelings that are projected behind those words have a vibration. And we know through the vibrational frequency that there's only two kinds of vibration, positive and negative, love based and fear based. They operate in two different frequencies and they are never ever meeting. So, how do we get from one to the other? Well, we basically change our thoughts. We make a decision. It's one thing to think about how you would like things to be, or maybe there's this nagging fear that's being triggered right now with everything that's going on, maybe because we're with family, or maybe because of the absence of our friends, or maybe we're feeling confused because we're not in control. And you know what? The truth is, we're never in control. And so the only thing we control is our behavior, but we can't control necessarily everything that's happening around us. But we can control how we respond. And when we take a look at fear, oftentimes fear is coming from something from the past. That fear is then sometimes projected in the words, well, what if this happens? Which is now projecting the fear of the past to the future. Now, the interesting thing is the past and the future don't exist. Not anymore. The only time that does exist is now, is the present. It is the only time that we can make changes, is right now. The past is over, and the future has not yet arrived. And we are in the space in between right now. And you can choose to bring the past, the baggage from the past, the boat anchors from the past, the heaviness from the past into the present and project it into your future if you want. But I know all of us have done that for so long, and it's never served us except to attract more fear. What you resist will persist. And what you fear the most, ultimately, is what you will become. So we have the ability to say, not me, not now, not today. And that's exactly what we're going to be focusing on with our meditations. So I'd like you to pick one fear, something that has been top of your mind. We have a beautiful Scorpio full moon right now. And Scorpio is a water sign, which is talking about the emotions. What's stinging you? So emotions are coming up for the purpose of healing, not for the purpose of bringing you down. And when we look at something, we're able to deal with it. When we put it in the back shed of the mind and we don't see it, and we like to go into denial, well, from a vibrational frequency, it still has a vibration within you, whether it's in the forefront of your mind or in the back of your mind. It is still an energy that is being held in the body, and it will limit how high your frequency can go because it needs to compensate on a fear that you are choosing to hold on to or to ignore. But that doesn't mean it's not active. It's like this software running in the behind the scenes that never shuts off. And only you can stop it by acknowledging it and turning the switch off by saying stop. I am no longer going to continue to talk about what if situations because those are illusions. And the more I worry about imaginary things, the more my vibration will start to align to it. How we think and how we feel are the most powerful things that affect our vibrational frequency. And the good news about that is you get to change your mind anytime you wish. So, can we make that right now? Let's change our minds about something. Pick one thing, and you can continue to do this exercise with one thing at a time and continue to go down that list, hopefully that very short list that is holding you back, and replacing it with faith and trust and knowing that you are connected to the divine and that only good things happen to you, even if they don't appear to, that you are being protected in a way that you may not understand. And if we can, for one moment, be okay with knowing that we don't know what's going to happen tomorrow, but we have faith that everything is going to be okay, because that is what we desire the most. And that desire matters. And when you can picture a positive future for yourself, it just takes the same amount of energy that you use to picture one that is not so positive. So let's switch gears. Let's focus on looking up, not looking down or behind us. Let's be willing to feel that fear. Let's be willing to breathe it in this meditation. Allow it to feel it running through your body and down into your feet and into the Earth Mother as we eventually start grounding the positive light that is the absence of fear. So here we go. Let's bring in the light where it's been dark and hold on to it, because that light is really you. Never be afraid of who you really are. Here we go. Just close your eyes, sit back. I would ask you to not cross anything unless you're in a lotus position. That's okay. But let's allow the flow of divine energy to come through the body unfettered. So here we go. I give thanks and gratitude. I ask to connect with divine source and all of our divine relations. We give thanks and gratitude for the blessing of our gathering and this healing. It is my intent to create a chamber of love and light around all levels and aspects of everyone's being now. We give thanks and gratitude to our guides that are present. And we ask Source to chamber the fear that we are holding in our hearts, that we are intending to make peace with and release, as it has no more power over us and our future. I ask Source to create a chamber around all limiting beliefs, around the fear, sending it love and light, showing us the truth of what it really is. We give our fears to you as part of our surrender to love, as part of our embracing the beauty of who we really are, to be uplifted with a new attitude so long obscured by our limited beliefs. We chamber in love this fear, and we release it to you in your care and keeping, transmuting all negative causes and effects so that we are now resonating to 100% light, free of that fear. Raising our vibration, filling ourselves with love in the space that had that fear. It is now overflowing in light, and we release it now, transmuting all negative causes and effects so we are now resonating to our highest possible divine reality and our highest possible divine potential. As we move into fearlessness, into love-filled hearts and minds, we enjoy the beauty and the lightness of that joy. As we move to that 100% light, we ask you to repair, align, and activate our chakras, meridians, axitone lines, and energy grids 1 through 12, increasing and expanding our ascension and moving to a place of faith and trust and knowing ourselves, appreciating the lessons that have been taught, and now moving to apply them for our greater good in alignment to the greater good of all. We give thanks and gratitude as we send that to all levels and aspects of our being now. And slowly come back, taking your time, feeling the energy coming up through the feet, through the legs, up through the hips, into the torso, up through the shoulders, spilling over, down the arms, into the hands and fingertips, back up the arms, into the shoulders, into the neck, into the head, and behind the eyes. And just open your eyes. And welcome back, everyone. Wow, I don't know about you, but that was a powerful vibration that you have raised. And it was so beautiful to see you letting go of a fear. I could see them rising up in almost like a bubble and exploding. And eventually there were so many of them, they turned into fireworks. They turned into light. And that was such a beautiful thing. I could feel you all releasing one thing. And it is turned into light, coming back at you with the lesson that it was intended to give.
That was beautiful. I saw us all sitting in a circle around the earth, holding hands, and the Ascended Masters, Jesus, were all in the circle as well.
Wow.
And this golden light just started coming in from them and just surrounding everybody down their shoulders, into their arms. And then I saw this lifting off of one thing in a golden ball of light and shooting up and then just being transmuted, dispersed into golden light.
Wow, that's beautiful. That is great. I can see somebody saying cosmic compost. Isn't that great? Cosmic compost. Love that. That is so brilliant. That is so great. And it's wonderful to see that you guys were feeling the same thing. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take that beautiful energy of yours that has released a fear, and we're going to send that in our second meditation out to the world. And we're going to send that fearlessness that you have right now, that embracing of love and that overflowing of love that you are resonating to right now. And what we're going to do today with this next intention is we're going to send that overflowing light out into the world. Keep your cup full. We don't give away our energy, we share it. And we share what is overflowing in us, because the rest we need and you need to do your good work. So let's send out the strength to let go of the fear that is on the planet. Let's touch everybody's consciousness so that they have the courage, like you do, to let go of something that is holding you back from a new life and that has outworn its purpose. It has served it. You have learned the lesson from it, and let us send that awareness out to everybody on this planet, that they too may find their inner strength, that they too may honor their inner spiritual warrior that never takes no for an answer, that everything is yes and everything is possible, and we can do it together. So let's get back into position and send that love together. And I invite you to join your voice with mine. And let's go. It doesn't have to sound like mine. Just join your voice, because your voice can heal. So let's do it. So let's get back into position. Close your eyes and just listen to the sound of my voice for the prayer of intention. And then let's tone together. It's my intent to connect with Divine Source, the great divine central source of all that is of divine love and light now. We ask to create a chamber of light around all levels and aspects of all of our being, the human consciousness, the Earth Mother, and around all beings that are on this planet. We send love and light to their hearts, and to send that beautiful light energy that they may find the courage to let go of fear. That we will all together let go of our collective fear, and to give ourselves permission to be healed, to be free, and to fly into the future with strong wings, a bold heart, and faith and trust in ourselves and that we are connected to. We send love to everyone who is in the front lines, who are champions of strength and courage, and have shown great determination to not let fear stop us. We send love and light to all those who are supporting us, who encourage us, and who are providing for us, so that we too may have the strength to create a beautiful future together. We send love to the Mother Earth and give gratitude and thanks for her support, her unconditional love, and her blessing in supporting our wonderful, beautiful life together. We give gratitude and thanks for all that we have learned, and we open the pathway and send love and light and strength and courage for all those who need it. We send blessings who are sick and who need the strength and faith that they can make the changes that they need, and to send healing to them, to their immune systems, and to all aspects of their hearts and mind to stay positive and in love. We give gratitude and thanks for this present moment and to be in peace and harmony, of which we send to all. We give gratitude for the love we share and the new life that is blossoming in abundance, in truth, and in balance and peace and harmony for all. As we move to this light and send this love to all, we ask for everyone's chakras, meridians, axitone lines, and energy grids 1 through 12, the ascension chakras, to be activated, transmuting all negative blocks or limitations, so that we are now resonating to 100% light, creating our highest possible divine reality, aligned to the greater good of all. We give thanks. And slowly come back, taking your time, taking a nice deep breath in and all the way out. And slowly come back. And when you're ready, just open your eyes and welcome back. How did you find that?
That was incredible. Excuse me. I saw everyone joined hands around the earth. And then I saw all the people of the earth, and there was so many people standing there ready to receive. It was like the connection that's been made with their higher selves to be available for this release. And then around us were ascended masters and guides, all our angels all around us and the earth holding hands and just sending out this beautiful golden energy again that I saw it rising off these bubbles of golden light rising off everybody on the earth and just up and transmuted. It was just so beautiful.
Wonderful. That's fantastic. I felt the same thing. I felt like I saw almost like every person's energy go into white light instantly. And again, lifting off the heaviness that was around them and moving into and transmuting that, not sending heaviness into the heavens, but all of a sudden it transmuted into light. And again, bright lights everywhere so that it was turning the darkness into light. So way to go. And you know, I've heard your voices. I could hear you guys every step of the way. Your voices were so beautiful, like a beautiful cosmic choir.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and I went right out into space and was watching that and listening to it, and it was a beautiful reverberation.
Fantastic. That's awesome. What did you guys feel? Always love to hear your comments. We look at every single one of them, and we really appreciate them. And now we're going to do a grounding because we went out into that beautiful universe and we are out there and loving it. But we do have physical bodies and they are requiring us to be grounded back into the 3D, but at a very high vibration. So here's the last part of our meditation before we hand it over to the beautiful, divine Heather Hannan for our messages from the Archangel Gabriel. So let's do our grounding. Let's lock it in and stay at this high vibration. So, one more time, just listening to the sound of my voice. And here we are going to be doing the Sound Reiki way to do grounding, which is just two tones, E and O. Visualize roots coming from the soles of your feet deep into the Earth Mother, lovingly being embraced. Let's do it. It is my intent to connect with Divine Source and the Earth Mother now. I ask to create a chamber of light around all levels and aspects of all of our being now. And I ask Source and the Earth Mother to embrace us in their loving arms to ground us now. I ask, is this intent complete? And I'm so grateful for your permission. And slowly come back, feeling the energy coming up through the feet, through the legs, up through the hips, into the torso, up through the shoulders, down the arms, into the hands and fingertips. Back up those arms into the shoulder, into the neck, into the head, and behind the eyes. And just open your eyes and welcome back. Now, some of you may have, when you're hearing the tones, may have felt your body get a little heavier. You didn't go down in your vibration, you just locked it in so that your body is able to integrate the high vibrational frequency you have just shifted to. Some of you will feel like you are feeling really at peace as well. And that is another effect of being grounded and at that high vibration. Blessed be everybody. Way to go. And thank you for the gifts that you have given so many. And now to our message from the Archangel Gabriel.
Thank you, and thank you for that. Those beautiful meditations, the tones, the power of the tones and everyone's tones is just incredible. Just incredible.
Thank you.
Blessings. And welcome to this circle of light, made even brighter by your presence. Your vibration has ascended today as it continues to ascend with every meditation that you experience. You are becoming lighter, brighter, and your energy is bigger. As you continue to be a beacon of light in a world that is challenged right now. It's important to be present, especially when you feel the energies of other people and the events and situations that are happening right now. Be mindful of everything that you are doing. For instance, as you eat, savor each bite, smell it, enjoy the experience of eating. It's an experience, not meant to just be fuel for your body. And in that mindfulness of the experience of eating, you ground yourself and become present. You think about what you are doing instead of your mind wandering. Instead of your mind wandering to the past or to the future. Be mindful when you are walking, when you are with another person, virtually, just on the phone, any way that you are with another person, pay attention to what they are sharing with you. Focus on the conversation. Again, not focusing on the past and the future, but on the present, what is happening right now. In that way, you will stay grounded. And if you look at everything that you're doing right now and do it with mindfulness, you are going to feel calmer, much calmer and peaceful, living in the moment, the place of love, the place of truth, because that is all you know for sure is what is happening right now. Enjoy the sounds of the birds, smile, and raise your vibration. And stay present with everything that you are doing. We love you. We are with you always. And we are here whenever you would like to talk. We are listening. And so it is. Blessings.
And so it is. We give thanks. Beautiful message. Thank you very, very much. Beautiful message. So really, we were talking about the past is over. The future hasn't arrived. And you are in the space between. And that is the present. And that is the only time you can create anything. So think of a fear. Another one. And ask yourself, what would love tell you to do? Wishing you a love-filled day. Thank you for your presence. Thank you for this gift. And have a wonderful, magical day.
And a beautiful full moon, which is all about release. And we'll see you next Tuesday.
Blessed be.